Never have I ever kissed the same sex.
Wait, I haven't kissed.
No. Does my daddy count?
He's not talking about that.
I'm just saying.
In light of everything I've already said about Ty, I'm just not going to comment and say we listen and we don't judge. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing The Never Ever Mets, Season 2, Episode 6. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So I realize I don't advertise my other channels enough, and people ask me questions, where's this, where's that? And it's like, all the content is available. I guess it's just hard to find. I don't think it's that hard to find. I think if you really were looking for it, you'd find it. But if you have been wondering where certain reviews are, so I've been talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, I've been talking about Temptation Island, I've been talking about Love Island All-Stars. Love Island that's coming up is also going to be on that channel. And a new show called Cheat. Oh! And as much as I think Clavassier is horrid, is just, ew, nasty human being, there's a man on the show Cheat who puts every man I have seen on these reality shows to shame. Every man. So those reviews are going to be on my other channel. It is called The Reality Recap. If you want to type that in, you can. But you can either click this if you're on mobile, or you can go on my channel. It's the first videos that you see on there. Please, please, please subscribe if you want more content from Queen E. People are also looking for the end of Love is Blind. It's on that channel. I couldn't be bothered to do episodic review. I was over it. But yeah, all of that stuff is on that channel. Also, people have been asking me what happened to your vlogs, because if you've been here for a long time, I actually used to vlog on this channel. I have a separate channel for that as well. So if you're curious to know how my 2-week vacation was and who that mystery man is, I will be uploading more vlogs on my vlog channel. And again, if you go on my channel, you can see the other channels that I do have. There's only 2 other channels, my vlog channel and my other recap channel. So hopefully we're all on the same page now. Let's get into this episode. So we start with Ty, who has learned from his mistake, and he's deciding to follow through on the promises that he gave to Brittany, which are doting after her, catering to her, cooking for her, all the lovely stuff.
Almost ready. Just the way she likes.
Taking it upstairs, or she coming down
I'm
here?
gonna take it upstairs.
You making it hard
Oh,
for
that's
everybody.
different.
I decided to take initiative and own up to that.
Yeah, you making it hard for the next.
Come on, bro, you tripping. Make her, tell her to come down here and get her plate.
Growing, maturing, she wants to be singled out. She wants to feel special.
Chris says that Ty is acting like the woman in his relationship. God forbid the man actually likes you. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. So because the man fixed his woman a plate, he's being the woman in his relationship. Chris, I know you're not talking. Oh my gosh, one thing I cannot stand is the online rhetoric that a man who simps like over his girl is less of a man. God forbid a man genuinely likes his partner, genuinely wants to care for his partner, genuinely wants to look out for his partner. And even if we want to take all of that out of the equation, God forbid a man stays true to his word. Did he not say he would do X, Y, and Z? So if you're telling me you're going to do that as a man, I expect you to follow through on your word. Do what you said you were going to do. If we're going to make it like a whole masculinity thing, do what you said you're going to do. Be a man of integrity. Follow through with your promises. And fixing a plate is not a womanly thing to do. Oh my. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Lord, I thank you for the man that you've sent into my life. Whoo, that man ironed my dresses. I said, you're a keeper. So we have a few quick conversations here. Kiki says that she craves intimacy and connection. However, she's struggling to do so with Brandon because of the rough time that they've been having. That's a lie. For me, I believe it's either she feels guilty or she is still hung up on her ex. Either way, her lack of transparency is the reason why she cannot be physical with this man. Or third option, she just doesn't like him. She just doesn't like him. The man has been trying for weeks now to get closer to her, and she's just not letting him. Stop wasting his time and go home. Go home. You're not trying to make an effort. He's feeling, exhausted for trying and trying and trying to no end. What are we doing here? Even when you get advice from other people in the group or from the experts, it's like you don't want to take it on board. So what are you doing here? Really? Girl, go be with your ex-fiance who be cheating on you all the time. Clearly, that's where you want to be. Okay? Tatiana says that the reason why she hasn't been able to progress physically with Clay is because she believes that he's still lying to her about a few things. Like, he's not being completely honest. So I also ask you, why are you here? You don't want to cross a certain physical boundary because you believe that your partner is not being honest. Why then would you want to stick around to see if you could forge a relationship if you already don't trust him? You already don't trust him. Either hold his feet to the fire or go home. And Tatiana, like, I want to sympathize with her. I want to have empathy for her. But she doesn't do enough inquiring for me. She knows something is off, but she's not grilling him about it. She knows something is off, but as soon as he does something sweet and cute, she forgets everything, like all the concerns that she had before. No, Tatiana, you got to be a little bit more responsible. For real. You can sense something is off and you're just going to turn a blind eye to it because, oh, he bought you flowers. Ooh, he cooked. And what? Anybody could buy flowers. Okay. Find somebody who you can actually be vulnerable, honest. Hell, that's it. If you can't be vulnerable and honest, there's no point pursuing a relationship. So they have an activity where it was basically the newlywed game. There's no way I'm going to go through all of the options. What's her name? Taronda is like, is dating better online or in real life? And everybody but Chris said in real life. He said online. Now he's trying to backtrack and say, oh, I thought you meant what was easier. No, she clearly said what was better. And we know that that's his real answer because he does not like being held accountable by Alexis. Now, the things that she's trying to hold him accountable for, I agree with him. Like, she's doing a lot. She's doing a lot. He likes the fact that he could just say something and move on. He doesn't have to be, like, explaining himself a lot. He doesn't have to take her on a lot of dates. Like, he's stuck in a fairy tale land when things are online. So I do get what he's saying, but it also is proof that he doesn't want to be with this girl. If you think it is better online, what's the point of trying it out in real life? So the group was then asked if it's okay to keep secrets from your partner, and the answers were just yes or no. Everybody obviously said no, and I'm thinking there are two people still actively lying to their partners. We don't talk about Kiki's lies much in the house, but Kiki is still lying to Brandon. I don't know who in the house knows about the timeline of things, but she's lying about it. And then there's Clay. Everybody damn near knows that he's lying about a newborn baby. Newborn baby. And so, of course, you were getting some reactions from the group. I thought Alexis knew that there was this baby. Apparently, Alexis didn't even know. Alexis was giving reactions because of the whole meat thing, Clay eating meat in private, which is such a stupid thing to lie about. But it's also proof that this man will lie about anything. But anyways, she's making comments about that or like making noises about that. And Chris does not like it at all. He's like, how dare you? You're a representation of me, whatever. And so he's like, oh, I need to, what did he say? I need to check her on it.
Honestly, I'm just saying this because I care about you. The little stuff that you be doing, people in the house don't like that. You was the only person that made a noise, because that ain't none of our business.
Right. It could be looked at as messy.
That's messy. Now Tatiana here probably like this.
He really ate meat when he said he was vegan.
That ain't the damn secret.
I'm not gonna front like in relationships there aren't times where your partner needs to pull you up on your behavior. Absolutely. But for your partner to be adamant about putting you in your place or you needing to be checked, no, I don't like that at all. I feel like that's a telltale sign of how you think about the person. Because already, if you have genuine intentions for me, if you have love for me, you're going to come to me lovingly and to say, hey, babe, can we talk about this thing? It didn't sit well with me that blah, 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 blah. How are we going to resolve it? Instead of, first of all, what we're not going to do is, who are you, my father? And how insulting is that considering that she's older than him? No.
Also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that it seems like Chris himself doesn't know what the secret is, because he went to Brandon, do you know the secret? And Brandon was like, hey, it's not my business to tell. He's like, you right, bro, you right. So you're out here windmilling for a man and you don't even know what you're defending? Wow, interesting. Number 2, if there is anybody to check, it's your homeboy. Your homeboy. Because I find it peculiar that people would feel comfortable coming to you saying things that you seemingly don't agree with. What is that? To me, if you condone behavior, it's probable that you're also going to perpetuate said behavior. If you really need to talk to somebody, it's that person who is doing things that you are saying you do not agree with. They are feeling all too comfortable being around you, saying things around you that you're supposed to be speaking against.
We're not doing that. Absolutely not. So then Alexis is like, okay, my bad. I didn't know. I was talking about the whole meat thing. I didn't know there was another secret. So then she takes it upon herself to go and apologize, which makes matters worse.
It was just about the vegan thing. I don't know if it's something else. You know what I'm saying? It was just about that.
Alexis, please stop.
That was it.
So apparently you have a secret?
Oh, I was trying to get her some flowers.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, people are bothering me. It's already hot as hell in this kitchen. I'm sweating. Like, it's taking away the intimacy of me and Tatiana enjoying this. I don't want no smoke. I just want to cook. Getting irritated because there's so many damn people in here. Yo, just shut the up. I'm having an anxiety attack.
Clay is on pins and needles, and I'm thinking, well, that's what you get. That's what you get. Lying is so much more complicated than just telling the truth. When you tell the truth, it is up to the person to accept it or deny it, but at least that's it. When you lie, you now have to qualify the lie. You have to remember this lie that you told to this person and that person, and then make sure that that person doesn't expose your lie. And then if that's exposed, to clean it up, then you have to, and then you have to explain why you lied for so long. Nope. No. It is not worth it. And I'm the person who I buckle under pressure. He's buckling too. He starts to chirp at Brittany because Brittany's in his space and everybody's in his space and he just wants everybody to move away. But really, at the root of it, it's the fact that he feels like the walls are closing in on him. Tatiana is getting closer and closer to finding out the truth that he knows she likely won't accept. And so he's feeling the pressure. And it's like, yeah, you see why lying is just not worth it? It's just not worth it. He then says he doesn't want to be a player, so don't. If you don't want to be a player, just don't. It's a choice. Are you dumb? Oh my gosh, Clay. He acts like a 19-year-old. Are you not grown? If you don't want to be a player, simply don't be a player. So everybody's sitting around the table and Clay is dying on this hill of being the perfect boyfriend for Tatiana, and the house is not buying it.
My love right here, and my feelings have been growing every day, right?
We know he's just trying to butter her up to like basically break her down with the secret that he has a child.
As a symbol of lost him in love. I think Clay Vasquez love bombing the out of that girl.
He the best.
Clay. Whew. Clay.
He trying to make sure he hit that boom boom room tonight, but Tati doesn't know about the daughter yet.
For him to just still keep this going, it's like a slap in the face. Like, what the
I found it hilarious that both Charlie and Jared were chiming in talking about, well, you know, you need to be honest and it's not good for you to keep secrets. I know you're not talking. Okay. Anyways, a wrong clock is right twice a day, and they are correct that Clay cannot keep up this facade. He can't. What adds insult to injury is not only that he's lying to Tatiana, but he's actively trying to parade themselves around as if they are the perfect couple and he is the perfect boyfriend and that people should aspire to have a relationship like theirs. It's disgusting to watch. Like, he loves this game. And speaking of games, they played Never Have I Ever. This man damn near has not ever done a damn thing. Like, everything. Yup, done it. Mind you, do what you want to do. It's whatever. But girl, Tatiana, you already are concerned at how he be groping up on you and stuff, and now you're seeing his sexcapades. I personally would feel like maybe I can't satisfy this man in the way that he needs. That would be my thought. Now, granted, it's not everybody who needs that all the time. Sometimes it's just a phase for somebody, or sometimes it's out of boredom. Listen, I was just doing stuff because I had nothing else to do. But with Clay, he definitely seems to be real hungry. And I don't know if Tatiana is on the same type of time as he is. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I mean, he said he's not a player, and like Big Pun said, was it Big Pun? I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Maybe that's what it is. as we know, Jay and Cinco have been going pretty smooth this entire season until this episode. The house is asked if they have slept with somebody if they've slept with two people within the same day. And she puts her finger down, but she doesn't want to explain even after Cinco asks her on the low, yo, what is this during the time that we were talking? Like, what's good? She doesn't want to answer. So after, they're having a bit of a back and forth.
Excuse me, what did you
You're about to piss me off.
answering it? All I asked you was in
That's not the
2024.
name of the game.
Hey,
But if I don't know
okay.
something, I just don't know. Pointless, irrelevant.
Is it? If you would have just said yes or no when I asked you the first time, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Jay had just finished talking about how they have the strongest connection. They know the most about each other. They don't keep secrets from each other. So I think it's interesting why now she's deciding to keep this a secret from Cinco. He's asking, is this in 2024? Is this during the time that we're talking? It's a simple yes or no answer. Why are you trying to hide? Or like what? I don't understand. Now, in her defense, being pulled up on your behavior in front of other people is almost always going to end badly. Nobody likes to be held accountable with an audience. Nobody. And if you do, you might have a shame kink. I don't know. But most people don't like that. So, and he says, well, I was trying to ask you on the low. You could just wait because we're playing a game. You could just wait and ask me later. It's probably going to go along. It's probably going to go over better. Right? And she says that. And even his friend says that. So his friend and her, I think it was sister or friend, I don't know. They come in and the friend is like, well, I mean, I do get where you're coming from, but to ask somebody a sensitive question like that in front of other people, it's probably not going to go over well. Let's be honest about that. Now, Jay thought that everybody was going to be on her side because he called her out in public, but her sister friend said that she has communication issues. And she was like, oh, but I don't owe him anything. You do. You're in a relationship. You're trying to build a partnership together. You're still getting to know each other. If he's asking you something, you do owe him an honest answer. So anyway, she takes it on the chin like, okay, I could work on my communication. Earlier, she did say that whenever she has a problem with Cinco, she'll tell him to course correct and he will do it immediately. You have to do the same for him. You have to. Especially if that's something that you expect from your partner. You better expect things that you can also provide. That's my personal belief. If you're going to expect somebody to be able to change at the drop of a hat whenever you express a concern, you better be equipped to do the same. Tatiana and Clay have a conversation at the end of the night where she does say that she loves him. And he reciprocates, of course. And then she says, I actually didn't appreciate the way that you spoke to Brittany, so can you please go and apologize to her? And he does. I thought this was interesting for two reasons. Tatiana was able to clock the way that her man was speaking to another woman, and she made sure to nip that in the bud immediately. Brittany, maybe we didn't see it, but I would have had a problem with the way that Ty was speaking to the other girl who left. I would have had to tell my man, hey, that made me uncomfortable. Can we please rectify the situation? Because I don't like that too much. I really don't. But anyways, he decides to go and do it. This is my second point. He decides to go and do it because he says when your woman asks for something, you do it. Has she not been asking for honesty? Where is the honesty? She's been asking you to be transparent with her since y'all came in the house. And you haven't done that. But when your woman asks you to do something, you do it. Anyways, they decide to go to the boom boom room. We don't know what they do in the boom boom room. And he says that he's waiting to bring up the child, the 2-month-old, because he wants his friend to come and help him articulate himself better. So you mean to tell me that you are going to run to your friend to help you phrase things better every time you have a hard thing to say in your relationship? That's very impractical. Very impractical. And then also, you don't know when your friend is coming. And the producers might do you dirty, especially knowing that information, and just have your friend never come. That's what, if I was a messy ass producer, that's what I would do. Oh, you're waiting for your friend. Let's just cancel that flight real quick. What? Clay, you have to grow up. You actually have to grow up. This man is disgusting. He's disgusting. So then the next morning, you have, what's her name? Charlie going and telling Brittany about the secret. Like, this thing is really spreading now.
He was telling a secret to Jared, his secret. It was that Clay also has like a baby.
Do you know how old the baby is?
I think like 2 months.
I don't understand why he doesn't just tell her now. Like, why wait?
Charlie, not too much, okay? Not too much. You were lying for 4 years. At least Clay was only lying for 9 months. Now again, wrong clock is right twice a day. This is her second time being right. He does need to be honest. He really, really does. It is so embarrassing to profess your love for somebody who is actively lying and embarrassing you, not only in front of the house, in front of production, but in front of a national audience. Hell, an international audience, because I live in Canada. Oh my gosh. This is sick. It's actually sick. And whoever wants to deal with Clay after the fact, I pray for you. Because how can you see this man act the way that he acts and think, viable candidate for me? Gross. I hope the baby mama wants nothing to do with him. I hope Tatiana after the show wants nothing to do with him. And any woman who has watched the show wants nothing to do with him. I don't know what kind of, I don't know how he could rectify this. No. So in the next episode, actually, apparently, I guess that girl would be ready. In the next episode, he brings his friend, who's basically like a sister to him, and Tatiana's not happy. She's like, get off my man, okay? Not too much on my man. So I'm like, is this one of those, oh, this is my friend that you don't have to worry about, which you almost always have to worry about when they say things like that? Maybe she's the one waiting in the wings until Tatiana's done with him. I don't know, girl. But anyways, we'll see what happens next week. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe not only to this channel, but to all my other channels. And I will see you in the next one.